Well, hello there, my name's Jeremy and welcome back to Freeform Disney. This video is going to be a super quick less than 3-minute catch up before you watch the new Loki show. Here we go, so on my mark, get set, and go. For the Loki in the show, almost everything you need to know comes from the first Thor movie and the first Avengers movie. Loki is the adopted brother of Thor, a fact he only found out about a year ago before the show, having thought he was Thor's full brother before that. He's actually the son of Laufey, the king of the frost giants of Jotunheim. Loki was born a little over 1,000 years ago, which still makes him about 500 years younger than Thor, which seems pretty dang old, although actually quite young by Asgardian standards. He was raised by Odin and Frigga, believing he was second in line for the throne. Loki always felt he was in his brother's shadow and longed for Odin's approval. He was close with his mother Frigga, who taught him everything she knew about sorcery, leading to Loki becoming a master of illusion and the god of mischief. And he seemed to be on good terms with Thor and their friends. But Loki's schemes and mischievousness just started spiraling out of control, eventually leading to him temporarily becoming king when Odin fell into the Odin sleep while Thor was banished to Earth. Having gained the throne, he now no longer wanted to lose it, and worse, have his lies exposed. This led to him even trying to kill his brother and his former comrades. Over that whole course of events, he found out that he was actually a frost giant and decided this must be why his father favored his brother over him. He also killed his biological father Laufey and attempted to commit genocide and kill all the frost giants by destroying Jotunheim. He was defeated by Thor in the end, and when Odin rejected him, despite Loki claiming everything was done for Odin and Asgard, Loki chose to let go, presuming to fall to his death. Instead, he fell through a wormhole which brought him to Thanos, who tasked him with retrieving the Tesseract from Earth and gave him a scepter with the Mind Stone in it to accomplish this, with Loki gaining the ability to rule the planet if successful. Now that Mind Stone was a tricky thing, and while we saw it manipulating the Avengers in the movie, it was also manipulating Loki the entire time too, filling him with even more hatred for Thor and the humans. In the end, despite having killed Coulson, having unleashed an alien Chidori army in New York City, and using the scepter to control numerous people, Loki once again was defeated. Now in our main timeline, he would have been brought back to Asgard and tossed into the dungeons after being disowned by Odin, only to have his beloved mother Frigga die shortly after. And all of that greatly affected Loki and changed the course of his character and who he was. But none of this has happened for our Loki. Instead, time was changed when the Avengers went back in time in Endgame, and this Loki, the one we're about to see in the show, he escaped shortly after being defeated in New York City. So erase the Loki from Ragnarok and Infinity War from your head. He doesn't exist. Not here anyway. We'll be watching a recently defeated Loki who still has 2 living adoptive parents. So there you have it, a quick 3-minute recap to prep you for Loki coming here on Wednesday. Let me know what you're thinking on the new show Loki and if you're super excited to go see it. And hey, as I head out, let me thank all of my wonderful patrons for helping support the channel, and for everyone, thank you so much for watching this. If you liked the video, help me out, give it a like, a share, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll be back next time for another new episode of Freeform Disney. Have a magical day, and may the force be with you, always.